Ancient Domains of Mystery 3333. Binary, nobody has patched it. High Elf. Archer. Female. The keys were pressed before I existed. Alert before anything else. After level 1 it stops being on offer. Botling. 19 hit points. The weather is described as comfortable. An unassuming cave. That is the game's word, not mine. First decision underground. Set tactics to aggressive. Nothing is here yet. Locked. I kick it open. It was trapped. 9 of my 19 hit points in the first minute. Fresh meat on the floor. I eat it standing up. A hard girdle. I do not know what it is. Into the pack. Two goblin rock throwers, 1 arrow each. Neither of them threw anything. An orc walks into my dagger. The result is called a heap. I eat the orc. Bloated now. That is a status, not a mood. Level 2 and the game stops to let me pick a skill. A giant frog hit with full force. I collect the arrows afterwards. Down a level. This cave is only a warm-up. A rat costs 1 arrow and buys me a level. Fair trade. Treasure hunter chosen with 2 goblins still standing. They waited. I turned 2 wooden sticks into 7 arrows. Somebody wired that up. A rat and 2 rabid dogs. I kick the rat first. A large ration and a murky potion. I have no procedure for potions. A metal cap. My head has been bare for 2 minutes. Another locked door. 2 kicks and nothing exploded this time. I examine the monster before fighting it. It is a rat. Down a level. An orc waits at the bottom. 1 arrow. A scroll labeled ACM. Somewhere a generator picked those letters. The cap goes on the head, then 11 more arrows out of wood. A loaf of hurtling bread and 2 arrows. A balanced trip. I carry the goblin I shot and eat it later. Bloated again. The manual on alertness. It senses traps, but is not too effective. A fire beat. 2 arrows and both of them come back. Satiated, so I eat again. Hunger is the only clock I keep. A large bat killed by walking into it. Dark sage fights to the death. The death takes 2 swings. A silver wand. Into the pack with everything else I cannot aim. A claw bug pays for level 5. 37 hit points. The goblin corpse in my pack has rotted. I was saving it. New objective. Go and have someone tell me what my objective is. Upwards. I came down here for practice and it is over. Light furs. They are the heaviest light thing I have carried. Time to eat the dark sage I have been carrying. I can no longer read or write. I am carrying a scroll. 4 seconds later, a rotten goblin. The lesson did not take. I dropped the light furs to carry the thick furs. A claw bug, then a gnoll. Neither of them touches me. A ghost bat. 2 misses, then a wisp of smoke. That is 6 things I have eaten off the floor. None were rations. Back up the stairs. None of this was the point of the trip. I open the pack in an empty corridor and read it to myself. I miss a goblin rock thrower, then turn him into a heap. Standard. A gnoll lands 3 damage. That is the first hit in minutes. The talent list offers hardy. I am a high elf. I take it. A knife, a battle axe, and 69 gold. 1 tile. A wolf, 1 arrow. Something nearby keeps making a ripping sound. Tyranio. I climb out of a cave and am congratulated for it. 28 villagers, then 2. The count is finding its level. Something here reads as hostile. I aim, then put the bow down. I swap tiles with a good wife, then stop to talk to her. She tells me the shopkeeper has a sale on. I am not shopping. A village carpenter went into a hole. I have been volunteered. A battle axe in the right hand. I was designed around a bow. A stair cut into the hillside. The carpenter went down it first. A large bat and an orc, both down inside 1 second. Something points at me and disappears. The game files this under tension. Seven notices of tension in 1 line. Still nothing about the cause. A large hammer makes me burdened. I drop the quarterstaff instead. I kick a door. It flashes. Behind it are 12 goblins. A goblin picks up a wooden shield and equips it mid-fight. I miss a gremlin 4 times. It misses me the same number. 10 goblins in 13 seconds. My axe skill reaches level 1. A shield, a girdle, 3 goblin corpses, and a loaf of bread. Down a level, the first door drops a stone block. I jump back. Level 6, 44 hit points, protection 6, better than the pass. I have run out of level and started checking the walls. Three goblin corpses rot in the pack, and I am suddenly lighter. A shield on the left hand. The bow is now the second plan. The Caverns of Chaos. The carpenter stays where he is. "36 arrows into the bow. I have been collecting them all run. A short bow, some gloves, and a cooking set. All of it comes. Hills, plains, swamp, plain, swamp. The manual, cooked corpses are more nutritious. I carry a cooking set. The game says I do not get away. I had not asked to. A necromancer summons some help. 8 things arrive at once. Gulls. 9 of them, all attacking, almost none of them connecting. I suddenly cannot move. 30 of 44 hit points. 4 seconds of standing still while 9 gulls take turns missing me. He summons again. 13 now. He has not landed a blow himself. Skeletons now. Kobold Bugbear Plane. He is working through a list. Level 7 mid-ambush. 47 hit points now. Axe skill 2. Shield skill 2. Neither was in the design. The necromancer dies last, having missed me for 80 seconds straight. Back on the road at full health, the ambush cost me nothing. The tunnel down into the world. 14 minutes to find it. 26 things on the first screen, then 1 orc, then nothing. Splashing somewhere I cannot see. There is water down here. I kick a goblin and it dies of the kick. A werewolf and a swordsman. He fights to the death, briefly. The 7th locked door of the run. The 7th kick. The game says I hit a female orc exactly. I will take exactly. A spear on the floor. I have an axe. I leave it. A gnoll and a rat. 3 swings for the pair. Another battle axe on the floor. I am already holding one. A goblin slave master, a goblin berserker, and a giant rat. 4 seconds. Giant rats, one after another. The axe has stopped needing help. Two arrows recovered off the floor, and then nothing at all. The key map has 1 key for searching hidden features. I am wearing it out. The plan is now the stairs. I have run out of level again. A rattling archer zombie. Somebody made that out of a rattling archer. Then the rattling archer itself in full force. Small world. "32 arrows, 1 axe, 1 shield. The list is read out again. A ghost bat becomes a wisp of smoke. The game's phrasing. 3 arrows at 1 goblin. The third one lands. I kick a kobold to death and my listening improves. Unrelated. Nothing is happening, which is when I am to ask you to subscribe. Caverns level 2. Something down here is clicking. Lizard man, goblin, kobold, 1 arrow each. A kobold chieftain killed before he reaches me. The design working. A gnoll, a slave master, and a giant ant worker. 11 hits on the ant worker, none of which harm it. There is a hole in the floor. It keeps producing ants. Strength 16, earned by swinging at an ant I cannot injure. Hungry mid-fight, I stop and eat a whole iron ration. The hole has produced 4 more ants. It is still producing them. An opal amulet off the floor. What it does is unstated. I finally see the hole. Then I pick up 8 rocks. The last ant warrior takes a long time. Most of my hits do nothing. The medium shield goes overboard. The wooden one is already on my arm. Caverns level 3. The game reports that I feel excited. A kobold shoots at me and misses. The arrow is mine now. 10 kobolds. One of them is a trapmaster and he is busy. He plants concealed devices in the ground while I am standing on it. The chieftain fights to the death. So does the trapmaster. That was the whole tribe, and I finish at full health. The opal amulet goes on the neck, still unidentified, still on. A shock bolt misses me, and then the floor gives way. I climb out of the pit into 5 pit vipers. 6 pit vipers and a shaman, 1 arrow each. A black robe, a tarnished amulet, 2 wands, and a scroll called Ephraut's. Raw meat, a bandage, 3 potions, and 113 gold. An arrow barely misses me while I am picking things up. Burdened, the metal girdle goes, then a short bow I never fired. I drop things, then pick up more things. This has a rhythm. A blink dog appears. I raise the bow. It has already left. Five kobolds, 1 arrow each, and none of them reach me. A talent called Tough Skin, 55 hit points. I started with 19. A bundle of 25 arrows on the floor, somebody else's supply. I open a door and am welcomed with squeaking, 13 rats. I stand in the corridor mouth. They come one at a time. "14 rats. My axe reaches level 4 on them. I eat a goblin off the floor. It disagrees with me. A gray ooze killed in 2 swings. Did not defend itself. The blink dog is back. It leaves again before I finish aiming. A hearthling cake into the pack with the raw meat. Another necromancer with another crew of skeletons. This one dies quicker. A stream of acid comes down from the ceiling. It misses. A displacer beast. 2 arrows miss it before it even reaches me. 9 swings at the displacer beast. 9 misses. It misses me too. 20 misses now. Neither of us knows where the other one is. 22 misses, 2 hits. The second one kills it. A kobold chieftain and a bandit both down. Then the stair. Caverns level 4. 10 minutes since the tunnel. A floating eye shot from a distance. There is a rule. I check the walls and find a secret door. So that was why. Sand, sweat and blood in the air. An arena. The crowd noise starts, and I am already on the next staircase. 6th level, a cavern the game struggles to describe. 6 things in it. Chaos Sisters, 2 of them, and they do not stop swinging. One of them lands 3 damage and I feel corrupted. Different problem. A caveman hits me for 7, then for 11. 23 left. Defensive. -3 to hit, +5 to dodge. It is time. A large spider, then a green slime. 3 swings each. The Chaos Sister is down. 3 least daemons are still missing me. A dark elven archer with a rusty quarrel. Down in 4 swings. I kill a grey Oz. It corrodes my axe on the way out. -1 to hit, 1 less damage. That axe carried the run. The cavemen die. I decide to rest. A daemon is still adjacent. One least daemon dies to an arrow. The other 2 keep missing. 26 of 55. I try to rest. Something walks in. An old chieftain. I kick him, miss him, and shoot past him. Both of them down. 32 of 55, and I have not rested. Dark elven warriors, a hobgoblin, a hill orc sergeant. 9 of them. Poisoned. Something in that group has a bite. The poison keeps taking hit points between attacks. I set defensive. 9 swings at a dark elven warrior. None of them harm him. 19 of 55, and most of it is going to the poison. 17, 14. He decides to fight to the death, which is generous. Three. Stunned. I pray to Corellius. He puts all of it back. Full health and still poisoned. Whoever wrote me never wrote the cure. 43, 37, 31. Each line of text costs me something. 18, 16, 11. The poison never misses. -4.